deal with this on an everyday basis. And I just last night was leading a live webinar, and we were talking about communication, and it was what's one word to describe your coach? And it was confident, mean, crazy, yelling. You know, like athletes have this experience of their coaches, and then it was like, what do you want more of from your coach, or what would be important for you, or how they could coach you better? What would you want them to be more like? And the words were more supportive, to understand that I have a bad day, and that, you know, to be patient with me in those bad days, not to yell at me as much. And so there's a theme. And sometimes, look, like I get it. I've been the athlete, I've been the coach, I've been the mental trainer, now I'm a parent. So I've been all realms. And so I get it. As coaches, it can be frustrating because sometimes athletes just don't step up to the plate, you know? And so you have to get down on them. But it's, are you being in inspiration? Are you encouraging them? Or are you putting them down? So athlete or coaches, you know, some coaches have that tactic of like breaking them down to build them up. Okay, but just make sure you're building them up. But I think more so, it's just like build them up, build them up, build them up, and be stern, be powerful with them. You know, I think they liked a respectful coach who demands a lot of them, but do it in a loving manner, in a patient manner, to let them know that they can make mistakes and they need to fail. So allow them failure, but know that that's bringing them, you know, like talk them up from their failure. Don't make them feel bad. Don't put them down. Criticism is always hurtful. And all it's going to do is squash your athlete, like make them feel less of themselves, make them not as confident. And you don't want to, as a coach, diminish your athlete's confidence. You want to build it up. So just think, and this is a really neat way to think about it. Like we talk about at a bank, you know, depositing and withdrawing money. Are you withdrawing confidence from your athlete with what you say and what you're communicating, or are you depositing confidence? So you need to really deposit confidence in the words you're using and what you're saying to them. And just do a check with yourself, like maybe that, like I can see in their demeanor that kind of hit them hard, and go back and say, you know what, this is what I meant to say to you, or I could have said this instead, and just build them back up. So even if you make that mistake and you tear them down a little bit, just build them back up with something. And it doesn't mean you need to like stroke their ego or anything like that, but it is about like, I believe in you. And you know what, you're having a really tough day. That's part of being an athlete, you know?